What do you make of these Fed comments, and is the market reacting correctly?
Well, I always thought that there was a distinct possibility that the Fed could actually tighten monetary policy sooner than markets had priced in. Obviously, Friday's payrolls numbers, I think, had bred a little bit of complacency into that belief, but I certainly don't think one payrolls number really changes the overall outlook. I think the likelihood is that the Fed will tighten policy sometime in the middle of next year, maybe the beginning of Q2 or the end of Q2. So really, this paper shouldn't really be too much of a surprise, particularly if you look at the dot charts that the FOMC publish at the end of every meeting, which are essentially FOMC members' projections and when they think rates could rise. Now, I know Janet Yellen has said that you shouldn't pay any attention to those dot charts, but really, if that's the case, why actually publish them?
Sure. All right. One of the big stories here, I mentioned this morning, Prime Minister's questions cancelled today because Miliband, Clegg and Cameron are heading up north. Do you think it's a wise strategy, and what's Sterling going to be doing tomorrow morning?
Well, to be fair, Axel, I think if the No campaign had handled this better, this wouldn't be necessary. Unfortunately, it is, and unfortunately, what you've got at the moment is the spectacle of the three main political leaders basically rushing up to Scotland like a spurned boyfriend, trying to basically placate an aggrieved girlfriend with offers to stay, plucking promises out of thin air. And to be quite honest, it is particularly unedifying, but I don't really see that they have any choice. But what I would say is the rest of the UK aren't exactly innocent, disinterested bystanders here. Any constitutional offers they make to the Scots also have to be ratified down here, so they need to tread very, very carefully.
All right. France admitting it's not going to meet its deficit targets. Europe saying, well, what can they say? It also strikes me as pretty lax, this.
Two words, quelle surprise. For quite some time now, France has basically pushed back against any form of austerity. They've been complaining about austerity. The fact is, they haven't implemented any, and it's not as if it's a surprise. They've known, as under the terms of the fiscal compact, that they have to bring their budget targets within the confines of the fiscal compact. And what I think this will do is it will once again ratchet up accusations that France is getting special treatment when Spain didn't, and when Ireland didn't, when Portugal didn't, and when Greece didn't, and it's going to raise tensions between France and Germany. So, for me, they need to really decide whether they want to be in the euro.